So there's this stereotype around women getting bulky when they lift weights. If you're a fitness professional, you've heard it. If you're somebody watching, maybe you have that concern. Now, it's a question I've heard many times and I've answered many times. And most of the times that I've answered that question, there was something that didn't sit right with me about the way that I answered the question, or the way that I tried to reassure these women that they wouldn't get bulky. Now, the reason that didn't sit well with me, I've come to realize, is that it's a lie for me to say that there's no way you could get bulky if you lift weights. Bulky meaning muscular or bigger. Because the truth is that I can't tell a woman she's not going to get bigger if she lifts weights. In fact, she might. And if down the road she starts lifting heavy and eating a lot of protein, yes, she's going to get bulkier or bigger. Some people are going to get bulky from lifting weights, and some people are going to get leaner and thinner from lifting weights, and some people are not really going to show much definition at all. The fact is that it's genetic, and it's very much dependent on each individual. Now, some people might look at me and think that I'm bulky because I'm muscular and I have big arms and I have big legs, and that's fine, but that's also because it's genetic and I gain muscle easily. Now, the real crux of the issue here is, why are women so afraid to be seen as bulky? Why is being bulky or muscular or big seen as the end of the world by so many women? This is the issue we should actually be addressing when a woman asks the question, am I going to get bulky from lifting weights? Being seen as bulky or big plays into these deep-rooted fears that we have about not being feminine enough or not being desirable. Social pressures confirm these fears. I can't tell you how many women have told me that their mother or their friend or somebody around them is questioning why they're lifting weights and saying, why are you doing that? You're going to look like a man. Why are we sending the message that how we look is more important than how we feel, than our health, than our fitness, and being strong? Why do we need to comment on other people's appearances and make them wonder whether being strong is worth the scrutinization? Shouldn't being strong, healthy, and fit be seen as something feminine and seen as something good and seen as a sign that somebody loves themselves and is taking care of themselves? We're living in a new era where skinny is no longer the goal, and the definition of femininity is changing, but there are still so many women struggling with making the healthiest choices for themselves because they're worried about how they'll be perceived based on their aesthetic. Here's what I propose. Let's tell women all of the wonderful things about lifting, about getting healthy, about getting strong, about getting empowered, even if it makes them bigger, as opposed to simply confirming their fears that being big or bulky or muscular is to be avoided at all costs.